you want to start a small business, let me tell you the mistakes that I made in the beginning to save you some trouble, heartache, and money. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lucy, and if you don't know, if you haven't read my bio or you're just new here, I started a small business, an online boutique called 724, and I made so many mistakes in the beginning. Let me tell you, I didn't have anybody around me who had started a business, a small business, especially not e-commerce. So for me, I relied on good old YouTube University, and let me tell you, I made so many mistakes in the beginning, as many people do, and starting a business was just so daunting to me. I was just like, I don't understand how people are successful on online or e-commerce, and I'm still learning, but I want to save you some time, some money, some heartache, and I really want to tell y'all my mistakes, okay, so you can learn from me. First mistake I did was I did not do any research. I wanted an online boutique. I had this word or this idea in me that I should start an online boutique. So I went ahead and watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go to the LA fashion district and buy a whole bunch of clothes and hope that one of these styles stick or one of these things makes me successful. I went and I bought a little bit of everything. I figured, oh, I'll just buy a little bit of everything and I'll let my customers choose which one I should focus on more. Is it jeans? Is it t-shirts? Is it hats? Is it whatever it may be? I mean, I had every little thing that you could think of, from bags, from jeans, from like the most trendy, like it was just a little bit of everything. The only thing I didn't have was shoes and intimate wear. Like that's the only thing I didn't buy. My biggest mistake is I was catering to everyone. I did not have a customer persona. I did not have a target audience. I was catering to everyone and not solving any kind of problems. And when you don't do any of all the things that I just listed, there is no way for you to make content. There is no way for you to even advertise or try to sell your items, because you don't even know who you're selling it to. You don't even know what your customer does. You can't even tell your customer like, hey, you should wear this, you should buy this. Like, I was not solving any kind of problem. I was just pretty much saying, this is a cute outfit, buy it. No, people don't know you. People don't know you. So do your research and really zero in on a specific target, specific item, and then go from that. But honestly, do your research, because starting a business, you're not the first, you're not the last. You are just reinventing the wheel pretty much and making it your own, but you're not going to be the first one to create that product. You might not be the first one to even advertise that product. So figure out where you fit in, who you fit in with, and whose problem you can solve. The second mistake I did was thinking that I need everything at once. When I saw what everybody else was using and what everybody else had on YouTube, I went and bought it. The best printing machines, the best business cards, office equipment, label machines, all those things that you don't need all that stuff all at once. You don't need all that stuff to have a successful business. I didn't really take into account that I truly had everything that I need without buying any extra stuff. You don't initially need the whole entire picture in order for you to be successful. You really don't. So take your time. Don't spend so much money initially. Do your research and really zero in on things that you will absolutely need, and wait for everything else as you kind of navigate the whole entrepreneurship and business world. The next mistake that I did was I thought that I needed to spend tons of money in order for my business to be successful. I spent $3,000 on inventory and sold none of it. I thought the more options that I have, the more customers will spend. But no, you don't even have customers initially. And when you have way too many options, it confuses the buyer. think about when you go to Target or when you shop online, when it is too many options, you get overwhelmed. And that's pretty much what I was doing. I was not only getting overwhelmed on the back end of things, but I started realizing that since I don't have any kind of specific time or reason why I'm selling certain products and I'm just selling everything at once, customers would go to the website, kind of look through it, but they really wouldn't know even what to buy and why they need to buy it. And honestly, big inventory in the beginning means your website will be slower, means you have a lot more editing to do, you have a lot more content that you need to do, and that can be extremely exhausting and taxing, and you're just ultimately confusing your potential buyers. Like, think about when you start a business, nobody knows you. Think about when you go to the grocery store every single time. You kind of start getting to know the workers and you kind of started having a relationship with them, or the post office, and that's why you keep on going, right? So now think of your customers in the same way. You have to have something specific that you sell on your website in order for the customer to trust you and actually eventually buy from you. I think I read somewhere that it takes a customer 7 times to see your product until they decide to buy it. Think about how you shop online. There's no way that you look on the website the first time and you buy it just like that. No, you have to see those ads over and over again. You have to feel like you need the product. You have to see it over and over again, and eventually you're like, all right, I'll buy it. And once you buy it, then you're hooked, or you become a forever customer. The next mistake that I did was I thought I could just post and ghost. I would just create content or reel on Instagram. That I didn't use TikTok at the time, and I thought I could just post something and people are gonna go to the website and I can just leave. No. You have to not only consistently and constantly post, but you also have to engage with your audience. You have to understand your audience's pain points. You cannot just post and ghost. People don't know who you are on the internet. I thought, I have cute clothes, I have quality pictures, I can edit a little old video, people are surely gonna buy from me. No, it doesn't necessarily work that way. I was really comparing myself to other boutiques, other seasoned boutiques. I was trying to create similar content. I was trying to create content that I saw that was successful in other businesses and other boutiques. But the problem is, I was not making it my own. I was not making it unique to my brand, to my online boutique. And that is the mistake that I did. The internet has so many varieties and variations for customers to buy from, and you have to kind of figure out what makes you special, what makes you unique, what is it about you that you can constantly and consistently go online and post, but it's still authentic to you. The less authentic that you are to yourself, the less consistent that you will be appearing online, or the less consistent you will be with your content. To make it easier for yourself, be true to yourself, be true to your business, and be true to who you are, because copying or trying to follow what someone else that you deem successful is doing is not going to work. The next mistake that I did was paying for Facebook ads. I thought the only way that people will be aware of my boutique and my business is to pay for ads. I thought ads will get traffic to my website and convert automatically into sales. No, that's not how that works. If you are not getting organic traffic, meaning without using ads, to your website or to your social media platforms, you have no business to be going and spending your money on ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. And those Instagram ads, especially boosting ones, do not work. All they do is just get you likes, but they're not getting you traffic to your website, or they're not going to convert into sales. Now, the Facebook ads would bring traffic to my website, but that's literally it. There's something called a sales funnel, and as I mentioned before, it takes a customer 7 times to see you and your product in order to finally make a decision and trust you and make a sale. So spending a whole bunch of money on Facebook ads is not going to help you at all. I mean, there are successful businesses out there that are successful organically without ever even paying for ads. You should only rely on ads down the road when you have a consistent customer base, when you are consistent online, or you're making consistent sales, or you even have it within your budget to pay for those ads. But in the beginning, you have to do things the hard organic way, and you have to kind of find your footing in how to even drive traffic to your website without spending money. The next mistake that I did was pretty much following everybody else's journey that I saw and thinking that mine should be exactly that way. And I'm here to tell you, your journey isn't like anybody else's. It's not gonna be like anybody else's. Your journey is just that, yours. You have to find your why in order to sustain your success in entrepreneurship. Let me tell you, entrepreneurship not only tries you, not only challenges you, and it's not just through your business, it's not just financially or physically, it also challenges you and your growth mentally and emotionally. Let me tell you, starting your own business will require you to have some sort of self-growth. Starting your own business will shine a light on the things that you have to work on yourself personally. And these two things have to occur in order for you to start getting used to separating your business and your feelings. You have to start making decisions for your business that you cannot insert your own personal feelings on. You have to make decisions in your business that cater to your customer, that cater to your business, that cater to the employees, or pretty much cater to the people that you serve, and not so much about you personally. You have to start training yourself to do what's best for you. You have to start thinking that your journey is just that, it's yours. You cannot compare yourself. Comparison is truly the thief of joy. Okay, when I was comparing myself, it really made me feel down. It made me really start questioning if even starting a business is what I should be doing, if my business will ever be successful. Because what I would do is I would watch a lot of people's personal stories about their online business or entrepreneurship, and I would really focus on the time that it took them to be successful, right? And I would compare it to myself, and I would say, okay, this is like a year in, I should be here, I should be there. But you don't know where they began from. You don't know their background, you don't know their expertise, and most likely they're selling a different product than you. You just don't know how long it truly takes for them to be where they are. And when someone is telling you a story, it's pretty much a summary of what has happened in their life. They're not going into detail. They're telling you maybe what they want you to know. So those are the things that I really learned from the first year of my online business, and that was in 2021. And after a year, after no sales, I said, you know what, I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to figure things out for myself. I need to figure out my true why, my passion. I need to reconnect with this business. I need to really work on myself. And in 2022, that's when I shut down my website, 724. I stopped posting, and I really went back to the basics. I really went back and said, hey, what product can I sell? What can I do that's really I'm passionate about? What is it about my life that has changed me? What is it that I can really pour into this business and really connect with the customer. So I went back and I wrote down my mistakes, the things that I did wrong, so I don't repeat it, but also I can learn from, I can work on, right? So I went ahead, I went and got a coach. I started really doing some self-improvement, some self-development. I went on a healing journey, and all these not only helped me in an entrepreneurship standpoint, but also helped me in my personal life, because let me tell you, entrepreneurship will try every fiber of your being. It will either show you what you didn't know about yourself or show you what you need to work on yourself. Okay, so now in 2024, I'm getting ready to relaunch my business 724 and focusing on activewear, since that is one of my passions. If you know me, you know I'm always at the gym, and it has made it so much easier to create content because now I have a target audience. I figured out the problem that I'm solving for my customers, how I can talk to my customers. I'm more assertive, I'm more confident, and I'm also taking my time in a sense that I am not following anybody else's timeline. I've acknowledged and accepted that I will have my own timeline, my own success, and in that I know by the end of the year, 724 will be successful. Okay, it will be a 5-6 figure business, and I am speaking that into existence. And that's how you have to look at your business. That's how you have to constantly think. You have to always be productive, you have to always be positive, but you also have to do the back end work, the grunt work, the work that sometimes it is really hard to look within yourself. It is really hard to face your mistakes, your failures especially, but I always say failures are just lessons in progress. So that is where I'll end it. If you want more videos about entrepreneurship and all the things that I've learned, all the things that I am learning, I love being transparent, because I feel like on the internet I didn't really see a lot of people talking about their mistakes. People usually tend to only talk about their positives and how much money they're making and how successful they are. And I feel like that doesn't really help people coming along after you. For me, I love talking about all the mistakes and maybe failures and the lessons that I've learned in order to help, or in hopes to help someone else who comes along after me. So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you're starting a business or thinking about starting your business, what hurdles that you are working through or what you have found really difficult. All right, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.